Working as a healthcare practitioner is demanding, and everyday pressures affect the well-being of all of us. So listening and being considerate to staff is important in creating a caring workplace culture. Resilience-based clinical supervision can help. It focuses on our emotional response to everyday threats we all experience. These can be personal, relational, environmental, or organisational. Feelings and behaviours in response to situations are motivated by 3 systems. The threat system is underpinned by instincts to protect ourselves and seek out safety. Our drive system is connected to wanting, pursuing, or competing for a desired outcome. Finally, the affiliative system represents the non-wanting and content emotional system. These emotional systems have a role in enabling us to live meaningful and positive lives. Resilience-based clinical supervision helps us reflect and make choices about our response to these threats. The idea is to promote compassion to ourselves and to others. So what is resilience-based clinical supervision? Having consistent group membership and facilitator is important, with regular meetings for in-depth discussions. A group agreement to kick the group off includes crucial conditions for creating a safe place, plus decisions about how the group will function. Each subsequent resilience-based clinical supervision session begins with a grounding exercise, like paying attention to our breathing and bodies. This helps bring ourselves into the present moment. Grounding starts with the facilitator taking the lead, but over time, each one of us shares different techniques that work for us. After exploring experiences of the grounding exercises, the facilitator asks each member of the group to check in. It's a chance to discuss feelings we've experienced as a result of events, situations, or interactions at work. The check-in concludes with the group establishing common themes and priorities for discussion. Helping us reflect on the feelings each of us bring to the session in a number of different ways depending on personal styles and experiences is a key part of the facilitator's role. Despite the different styles the facilitator may take, they encourage everyone to consider questions that help us understand ourselves better. Sometimes the emotional system driving responses to situations results in a negative outcome. This is because our brains evolved from a time when there was physical danger and limited access to food and shelter. By understanding our response to situations, we can make different choices. Sometimes it's difficult to identify our feelings in response to a situation. And of course, often the behaviour of others seems unreasonable. So it's helpful to use the 3 emotional systems model to understand what might be driving their response too. Other members of the group can help as they're looking from the outside in. Each of these strategies enable us to empathise with others and again, make more conscious decisions about how we respond. Imagining our preferred outcome can help us consider different ways to respond in future. And finding ways to access the affiliative system helps us feel safe and soothed. The use of grounding exercises are also effective when managing or preparing for a challenging situation. Throughout discussions, the facilitator helps us recognise the effects of our self-critic. The self-critic may tell us we're to blame for a situation, that we could do better, or that others perceive us in a negative light. The ability to recognise the aspects of a situation beyond our control is central to challenging the self-critic. Each session concludes with a statement of positive reflection or intent. Thanking group members who've helped is a positive step that encourages giving and acceptance of kindness to and from others. Engaging in this process and adopting these strategies within our day-to-day work has been shown to improve the ability to prioritise self-care, respond positively to challenging situations, and reduce self-criticism. Each of these areas are key elements of developing, maintaining, and expressing resilience in healthcare practice.